it's Aja, your favorite slam click shouty. Welcome back to my channel if you haven't been here before. I make videos about learning, exploring, and pivoting in life at any age. Even though I'm a lady and I don't like to advertise my age because I don't look it, I am 32 years old, and I think it's valid for you to know that so that you can do what I do even if you're not in your teens or 20s. So being a grown-up with a grown-up career, I think the best way to learn a new language is via an app. I think that if you have a lot of time to play around on your phone or other devices, then you should get Duolingo. And I think that if you have limited time, but more discipline and perhaps more money, you should get Rosetta Stone. So I am at a level with Korean where I feel like I'm near fluent, if not fluent. I can communicate with most people on most subjects. And so that makes me qualified to tell you that the best app for learning Korean, from all the ones I've tried, the best method for learning Korean, especially starting from nothing, is going to be Rosetta Stone. I actually started learning Korean through Rosetta Stone before I ever even took a class in college. Then I did study through college. I studied abroad at Hanyang University as well for a semester, just one. Since then, my education has mostly just been very casual as far as immersion and communicating with Korean people. So amongst all the different methods I've tried, and I also dabbled on Duolingo just for fun. I dabbled in Pimsleur just to see, but I say overall the best language app for learning on your own, learning Korean, is Rosetta Stone. Y'all know it would be a dream for me to be sponsored by them, but this video is not sponsored. Nobody paying me to tell you this, okay? The reason why Rosetta Stone is so good for this language is because they don't have any of the instruction in English. They make you learn based on context. And that's really good for Korean because a lot of things don't directly translate between Korean and English. Some of the concepts and phrases are just not perfectly aligned to directly translate. So it's better to learn these words and phrases as they relate to the situation or the image than it is to try and learn it from a book or from a person, an instructor who knows English, who's going to try and tell you this means this. Or you're going to be tempted to ask them, what does this mean? Well, unfortunately, when they explain it to you, if they give you a direct definition, it's just not the same. So I love Rosetta Stone for this. The language that I'm still really actively learning, I am very much still considering myself a beginner, is Spanish. For me, the most fun app to learn Spanish has been Duolingo. I did try one-on-one instruction with a Zoom teacher, and she's great at her job, but it wasn't giving me the flexibility that I needed because I needed to set up times to meet with her one-on-one. It was very organized and structured, and my life isn't like that. So I needed to be able to learn at my pace. So maybe one day I learn 50 million lessons, and the next day I won't study at all because I'm busy. So I need that to be a part of my process, which is why we're talking about language apps in the first place. It was a little different when I was learning Korean because I was younger. I was pursuing my first university degree. I had a part-time job doing full-time hours, but it wasn't the same lifestyle at all. I didn't need the same amount of flexibility, so I could take college classes and it made sense for me then. Now, not so much. If you're busy like me, or if your life is a little bit hectic, being able to go at your own pace is necessary. Rosetta Stone and Duolingo are very helpful. The reason I prefer Duolingo for Spanish versus Rosetta Stone is because Duolingo has more of a game element. It's a little bit more fun. But Rosetta Stone allows you to download different lessons and do them offline. So that can be a pro. All in all, my favorite ever language app is Rosetta Stone. But because I'm learning Spanish less so as a goal that I must achieve for my future and more so for fun and entertainment and because I enjoy it, the game aspect of Duolingo appeals more to my learning style. Also, it's important for you to know that Rosetta Stone is expensive and Duolingo is not. Comparatively, Duolingo is way cheaper, but Rosetta Stone is more educational. You're going to learn the language faster and have a greater usage of the language with Rosetta Stone versus the same amount of time spent on Duolingo. And that's why they have the higher price point. Because if I spend an hour on Rosetta Stone, I will learn more things than if I spend an hour on Duolingo. But I still feel like I'm more inclined to spend several hours on Duolingo because it's like a fun little game. I will get burnt out after a couple of hours on Rosetta Stone. The reason I'm telling you about these apps is because I want you to use one. Pick a language app and stick to it and learn a new language. I think that it's a valuable skill, and you're watching this video right now because you want to learn a language. The reason you got this far in the video, there's two reasons. One, you want to learn a language, and two, you like me. And by the way, if you like me, you should subscribe because I'm in all of my videos. So, thank you for watching this video. Get out there and download an app. Have a wonderful day. So, bye!